I feel like every artist is scared of its audience. Like, will your audience understand this weird thing inside of you that you're trying to communicate on stage? Which is like a super valid thing to ask, especially when you're staging something like Hamlet Toilet or As You Like It, which is not really As You Like It by Cliff Cardinal. But I remember when I was in school, I participated in this movement exercise that really changed my perspective. Essentially, my professor gave us a series of actions to complete. Like interact with a curtain, sit on a surface, and lift your left arm. Actions that were completely nonsensical, but we had to order them in a way that made sense to us, without having a story in mind. And I remember when we presented the final product in our class, everyone came up with a story based on the order of our actions. Then I remember our professor playing random songs over the order of our actions, and new stories would emerge. And so whenever I'm writing something that doesn't feel like it makes sense, I remember how we're always trying to seek out a story, even if there's no story in mind. Like Richard Schechner would always say that a script is a guide, so you don't have to answer every question, but you should want to encourage the audience to make sense of what already in some ways makes sense to you. And I know there are a million ways to describe a play, like it's poetry, it's a response to an existential question, but at the end of the day, you are really just telling a sequence of actions. And I think in some ways that is less intimidating than, I don't know, everything else.